and over 15 years as an architect. We'll be talking about one AutoCAD, the specialized tool sets that you have available to increase your, improve your experience with the software. We'll talk about the multiple access through multi-platform AutoCAD web and mobile apps. And then we'll also talk about the enhancements that we now have. New features have been added to AutoCAD 2019. We'll start with the specialized tool sets. Which help you actually to access, gives you access to use the software and download as applicable. So with one subscription to AutoCAD, you gain access to the mechanical, architectural, electrical, Map 3D, MEP, Plan 3D, and raster design verticals of AutoCAD. This means that the over 20 years of experience of developing the different verticals will now be accessible to you with a single subscription. Now, we'll look at these specialized tool sets in detail over the coming slides. We will start with the mechanical tool sets, which gives you access to over 700,000 intelligent manufacturing parts. This helps you in your manufacturing designs and in the documentation process of your mechanical designs as well. You are able to speed up your design by automating your engineering task. That is, when you have to generate machine components, you have to dimension, and you have to create bills of materials. You are able to automate these processes easily. Now, the next is the architecture tool set, which enables you to automatically generate sections, elevations, and other drawings for your building design. You are able to document as well with improved tool sets. And you have access to over 8,000 intelligent architectural objects and features and styles that are specific to architects. For the electrical tool set, you have access to features that enable you to create, modify, and document electrical control systems. So as an electrical engineer, if you have to design panel layouts, schematic diagrams, you have access to the electrical toolset that will be able to boost up your productivity, including access to a library of 65,000 intelligent electrical symbols. Then we have the Map 3D toolset, which helps you to incorporate GIS and CAD data to support your planning, your design, and data management. So you get access to special data that you've stored in files, databases, and web services, and you can integrate it with your AutoCAD design data. Then we have the MEP toolset. The MEP toolset gives you over 10,000 intelligent mechanical, electrical, and plumbing object access. You are able to easily design your ductwork, your electrical conduits, and circuiting for HVAC, plumbing, and electrical. Then for your Plant 3D toolset, you can use the 3D plant toolset to effectively produce P&IDs and then integrate them into a 3D plant design model by using the specialized plant design and engineering features that comes with the AutoCAD 2019 subscription. So you are able to quickly create your schematic diagrams, your plant layout, and other drawings with our 3D plant toolset. Now, we have the raster design tool, which helps you to use raster to vector conversion tools to help you edit scanned drawings and convert raster images into DWG objects. So you're able to clean up, edit, transform images, and manipulate your raster entities. That is lines, arcs, circles in your raster image. You can use this as a basis to create your vector shapes, and so on and so forth. Now, we said that these tool sets have a distinct advantage, and we're going to use the architecture tool set as an example. Using the standard AutoCAD, the process of drawing this, of working on this exercise involves 5 distinct steps from start to finish. But when you use the architecture tool set to carry out this tool, it is reduced to 3. So you can imagine over the lifetime of a project with such continuous and efficient improvements in the workflow, you save a tremendous amount of time over the lifetime of your project. That's real value. So we'll go on to the next feature, which is the multi-platform access. That's AutoCAD web and mobile apps. With the connected AutoCAD, you're able to continue your work on any device that you carry. So from your office, working on the laptop, you can move to your Mac, you can move to your iPhone, you can move to your Windows Mobile, you can move to your tab conveniently, and you continue the work that you've been, you can continue your work at any point in time as long as you have internet access. So how does this work really? If you look at the AutoCAD subscriptions, once you have your subscription, you are able to save your, all you have to do is enter web.autocad.com. It's going to prompt you to enter your AutoCAD ID. Now, from your desktop, you can save your drawing to the AutoCAD web and mobile interface, and you'll be able to access it online moving forward once you enter web.autocad.com. So with this, you'll be able to deliver, edit, annotate, view, and create your DWGs on the web and using the mobile app. Okay, so what are the benefits that you gain from using this? First of all, there's nothing to download, meaning that you don't have to work with the heavy documents taking up memory on your phone or any of your tabs that you have. You just type in the web.autocad.com and you can start working. You get core 2D drafting and annotation commands so you can complete your work at home or even at the client site. The AutoCAD web application is built from the ground up with the original AutoCAD engine as its core, but optimized for small screens and the different screen landscape that we have. You still have access to your core AutoCAD commands, so the flow is seamless. You are basically continuing your work the same way you've always worked using the AutoCAD tool. So what you have to do is just save to AutoCAD web and mobile. There's a tab, there's an icon you use to do this on the desktop, and then saves your project to the AutoCAD web and mobile, and then you can easily open from the AutoCAD web and mobile site and continue your work. Now for the latest enhancements to the software itself, we have several new features that are designed to improve your efficiency, to increase your efficiency, and to improve your experience with the software. So we'll start with the core additions to the functionality of the software. One of the major complaints that we've heard over time is that you want to be able to manage changes between drawings or XREF revisions. So we now have what we call the DWG compare, which allows you overlay 2 drawings and then indicates the differences between the 2 of them. This makes it easy to review and understand which particular aspects of the drawing have changed. As you can see from this image here, each change has been highlighted. The green indicates drawing 1, red indicates drawing 2, and gray indicates the line work that we have common to both versions. So just at a glance, you can see the places where we have changes by looking at the red lines and see the originals from as indicated by the green colored lines. So with this, it's easy for you to track all the changes from using 2 versions of a particular drawing. We also have shared views, which is an enhancement to the shared design views feature. It allows you to publish design views to a URL, so you can share your drawings and get feedback from clients and your stakeholders without having to share your original PWG files. It's very fast to upload, and even drafters are able to respond to feedback directly inside AutoCAD, because all the comments that have been made by your customers, by the stakeholders, will be updated within AutoCAD, and you can view their comments as well. You can also control what the collaborator can see and what they can do with the drawing that you have sent to them. Now for the user interface, with the new 4K screens that we have, we've had an update to the particular user interface elements to ensure that it gives the best viewing experience possible. So for views and viewports, you are able to create and edit views and viewports easily, well, easier than we used to be able to. You now have a new named views panel, which is added to the view ribbon tab. And you now have tools that help you to easily create and edit named views. So you have the view drop-down list in the panel, and you can easily restore named views by selecting from that drop-down list. So it is basically a simplified version of the new view / short properties dialog box. And this time you have just the basic controls for creating a new view. Now, subscription benefits. You have technical support, access to specialists, remote assistance, and online resources. Your software is always up to date as long as your subscription is current. So when 2020 comes out, you get immediate access to it. You have flexible term lengths, which means that you can use the software from 1 month to 3 years, depending on your particular needs at that point in time. And then for your administrative tools, you're able to manage your software licenses, seats, and usage from a central location. Okay. So I would, I think if you have questions now.
Thank you, Dolapo. I'd like to open the Q&A session to the attendees. If you have any questions for Dolapo, please use the Q&A tab.
Yes.
If there are any questions, please use the Q&A tab. Okay, I don't think there's any questions from our attendees. Thank you very much, Dolapo, for the presentation. We appreciate all your time.